Morning. Good night spent at Aparima hut. So today we're going from Aparima hut to Lower Wairaki hut. It's about 13 kilometres and track time says 6 hours, so we're looking at it taking us about 8 hours. Behind me in the background is where Phil, Lee and Julian stayed with a fire going. That's the old hut. And over here is my tent where I stayed. So I stayed in the tent because I wanted to stay in the tent. So I'll show you inside that old hut. It's quite a nice spot here. Plenty of places for camping. That's the newer hut in the background. I'll take you around and show you into the old hut. So the good thing about the old hut is it's got a fireplace. So Julian, Rob and Phil stayed in the hut last night while I slept in the tent, and I'll take you for a little look inside. Warm and toasty with the fire, guys.
Yeah, that's great.
So yeah, nice old hut here, 1960s hut. A lot of ventilation.
It doesn't take much to get George to say it's a nice hut.
Well, okay, it wasn't nice for you guys, but it's...
Yeah, the person who didn't stay here.
Yeah, for the person who didn't stay in here last night. Yep. But there were no mice, so that was a good thing.
It moved the smoke around the room, which kept the sandflies out. Yeah.
How are you feeling, Julian?
Good. Ready for the more bog.
More bog. Alright, so that's the Wairaki River, I'd say. And we've just started on the trail. Got about 300 metres down to the bridge down there. And it's a pretty cold morning. We're at 10 degrees. So it was 15 to start yesterday, so it's just the elevation. Okay, down at the river, and yeah, this is the Aparima River direction from the last hike. So Julian's waiting over the other side. I'm going to get over there. So I can show you what it's like on the way. This part we're doing now is did look like a four-wheel drive track, but it's pretty easy going. About a couple of 100 metres from the river, and the sun's coming out. So just walking through a bit of bogland now. It's not too bad going. It's not like it was yesterday through the long grass. It's making quite good time. Alright, we've hopefully got through the bog area, because I remember from the field notes it talked about 2.5 kilometres, and we've done 2.5 kilometres so far, so add another 500 metres to go, and we'll fill up with water. Hopefully, this will be a stream. So there's a few boggy parts through the forest, but most of it's relatively easy, and it's a very pleasant walk. So it's about midday. We're making really good time, and we didn't get any water from the tank at the previous hut because we thought it might be a bit dodgy, and we didn't have time to filter it, so we stopped here at Pleasant Stream, which has lived up to its name, and been able to clean our shoes, fill up with water, and now just having a bite to eat. What did you have, Julian?
Spicy peanuts.
Ooh, spicy peanuts. It sounds
Don't stand
nice.
behind me on the wall.
Right, I won't. And my usual wrap. Salad's still going after 4 days. Right, back on the trail. Got a small 100-metre climb to do, and then hopefully the rest is going to flatten out. Got to keep your eye on the markers in this place. We lost our way for 20 metres one time because everybody went straight ahead. There was a fallen tree, so but we're doing okay. I think we're about 200 or 300 metres from the top, and it's a fairly gentle grade up through this bracken. It's quite lovely. So we've arrived at the top, 600 metres, and the forest has changed quite dramatically again. So the bracken is giving way to these massive trees. I think they're kauri, maybe kakatea. Someone might be able to tell me. Alright, we've definitely got a little bit of a down and an up here. It's pretty steep going up the other side. I don't think I'll attempt this without poles. So that drop required some careful negotiation there. The camera just doesn't do it justice. Decent little stream that should remain nameless. It hasn't got a name. So we just stopped for a water break for a couple of minutes. Very nice. So yeah, just a steady climb up from the stream. I think this is the last of the big small hills. Go along the flat and then one more little climb after that. This looks like the last little hill for the day. I think we gain about 20 metres, go along, up another 20, go along, up another 20, so about 60 metres to the top, and then mostly down to that. Just coming up on the sign to Lower Wairaki Hut, so let's see what it says. That's Upper Wairaki. We're not going there, are we? "45 minutes. So I haven't taken any video of it, but just so you don't have any false ideas about the trail, there is a lot of mud. Finally made it to the Wairaki River. So we're about 200 metres from the hut. Julian's over the other side. I'll get my butt over there now and we'll get to the hut. Nice clean shoes in the river, filled up with water, and then you got to car across this and straight up the bank. 200 metres from the hut. Where's my boardwalk? Alright. Last 100 metres of trail up to the hut. It's 5:30. So that's taken us 8 hours. Track sign at the last hut said 8 hours. Then the junction said 6. And then going Nobo said 5.5. Bit inconsistent. Lower Wairaki Hut, here we are.